Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and we are about to go ham on this special attack bonus campaign. I have been waiting for this for so long. The last campaign I want to say was in July. That was 5 months ago. Oh man, I've got so much stuff I need to guild. I made like a list on Excel and it's like a long list. It's like 20 tier 4 plus deep, which is just crazy to think that many. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about it. But for anyone who doesn't know what this is a very special time when the guilt range for a medal, which is when, you know, you put all the orbs, you fill all the orbs on a 6-star medal. There's that little icon at the side, which are these icons on the side here next to tier 7, tier 6, tier 5, etc. Once you fill all those orbs up, it unlocks a special attack bonus, which significantly increases the medal's damage output. It's strictly a damage output thing, but in order to, you know, get the most out of the game, you have to be hitting those high percentages. So the higher the tier, the better. And as you can see, normally when you guilt a medal, it would, let's say just for example, a tier 5. When you normally guilt a medal, it's between 80% more or to 150% more damage than what it would normally do. During the campaign, that number, that range shrinks to either 100% boost to 150% boost. And that's a lot. That's a lot of magic mirrors. That's 20 magic mirrors between the tier 5s during a normal range and the tier 5s during a campaign range. These noticeable differences like really add up in the end when it comes to magic mirrors, because when you look at tier 7s, the normal range is 120 to 200 times more damage. Not times, 120 to 200% more damage than the medal would normally do, and during the campaign range it's 160 to 200. That's 40 magic mirrors guaranteed saved. So you have to be looking at it in terms of what you would normally be doing if you guilted outside of the campaign. So for tier 7s, you're saving a minimum of 40 mirrors. For tier 6s, you're saving a maximum of 40 mirrors. Tier 5s, max 20 mirrors. Tier 4s, max 30 mirrors. So it's just really important that you guild during this campaign range if you can, in order just to make the most out of it, in order to make the most out of your resources in the game. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start guilting everything. Oh my gosh, the medals are significantly more useful when they are guilted, so we are going to see what we roll. I apologize, I will be taking screenshots because I am sort of doing like a research project on trait rolling. But yeah, I will be taking screenshots. Hopefully that doesn't get in your guys' view. Alright, so our first one is going to be Illustrated Ansem. Let's see what we can roll on this bad boy here. Tier 4, so we're guaranteed between 90% and 130%. It has defense plus 2000 on it, which isn't too hot. Okay, so our guilt is above 100? 103. Okay, that's fine. 103 with a trait roll of, oh geez. Oh, the game messed up on me. Oh, the game messed up. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can hop back on. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh gosh, it sucks when the game crashes, because then you're left in like this awkward state where if you don't have good video editing software, like you're stuck just, you know, you got to keep going. Because if you guys haven't seen my Fairy Stars leveling up video, it's like the quality just got nerfed. The quality just got heavily nerfed. Okay, so let's skip past all that, and let's just jump back into our medals. Really sorry about that, guys. There was no way I could have prevented that from happening. Okay, on to our medals. So, you know, now that I think about it, it interrupted us mid-trait roll. What did we get on this Illustrated Ansem? We got damage and raids. Okay, not bad. I'll have to screenshot that as my proof of evidence since the game literally, like, crashed on me. But anyways, let's move on to our next medal, which is going to be Illustrated King Mickey. I believe he has paralysis resist on him, but let's see what we can get on him now. Oh, this is so exciting. To be able to guilt all these medals, to clear all this storage is just super exciting. There's so many people that were waiting for this for the longest time. Alright, so our guilt roll on Mickey is 113. Okay, not bad. So that's 20... No, that's 17 magic mirrors away from max guilt. Alright, and for our roll on the trait, We're gonna get sleep resist. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I wasn't really planning on using Mickey too much anyways, since you know, there's just so many other things that just kind of outclass him at this point, unfortunately. All right, our next guild is gonna be HD Axel. I believe HD Axel right now has poison resist. Yeah, he's got poison resist on him. Okay, so let's see what we can roll on our boy HD Axel. It's so funny because this medal came out like a year ago, and this is the first time I'm guilting him, which is, man, it takes a while to like guilt anything. All right, so our roll 109, so that is 21 mirrors to max, not bad. And for our trait, we're gonna get defense. So far not too hot on the traits to assist us this guilting campaign. All right, what's next on our power list of things to guilt? We have HD Roxas. Do any of these Roxas medals have a trait on them? No, neither of them do. All right, let's go ahead and... Is this one level 100 already? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go ahead and guilt the one that's level 100, just so that we don't have to use, like, experience medals on it. All right, here we go. Tier 5. Let's see what we can roll for guilt and roll for trait, which, see, at this point, the traits become really, really relevant. Because if you get, like, the ground minus 60 or the aerial minus 60, you know, your tier 5s can start... Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, man, that's really bad. That's really bad. That's 3 from the minimum. But again, I did save... When you look at it in a different way, I did save 23 mirrors in total. All right, let's see what we can roll for trait. Damage and raids. Okay, that's actually not bad. I will take damage and raids and potentially slap a luck skill on this guy. All right, nice. Not too bad on the Roxas. Next guy on the list is the Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. The one right now that I have has max gauges plus 2. So let's see what we can roll for guilt, and let's see what we can roll for trait. I have a feeling, I don't know, I feel like extra attack is going to be on this one. Just kind of a gut feeling. 124. Okay, so we're still 26 mirrors away. Okay? But for our trait roll, we are going to get... Aerial. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Aerial is definitely out of ground and aerial enemy defense minus 60. Aerial is the one you want on red medals because there are just a lot of green enemies in the sky that you just want to take down. Okay, now here's kind of the tricky one. I have key art number 6. It has damage and raids and aerial enemy defense minus 60. So this is kind of a tricky scenario because depending on what I get next, if it's either ground or ground enemy defense minus 60 or damage and raids plus 40, it kind of changes the direction that I want to take this medal. So let's go ahead and do this. That way we get 2 chances at guilt versus... Well, actually... No, actually it doesn't matter. Let's just do this way anyways. Okay. So our first roll on key art 6 is going to be... I'm going to do a little early tap. It's going to be... 109. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So let's go ahead and screenshot that guy. And then for our trait roll, we are going to get... Ooh, we got ground. Ah, this is kind of a tight scenario. Okay. See, because now I can make this like a strict Coliseum medal. Oh, gosh, this is kind of a tight spot because this medal has such a high multiplier that it can do a lot of damage. You know what? We're going to stick to this being a Coliseum medal, give it the ground and the aerial. So let's get rid of damage and raids. And there we go. We have another medal with the ground and aerial on it. This is awesome. This is sick. I plan on using this in Coliseum because my red setups are kind of weak right now. But we will be sacrificing the other key art 6, not necessarily for trait, but for guild percentage because it's pretty low. See, the range was between 100 and 150, and I got 109, which is kind of low. And since it will be a Coliseum medal, I will have to max guilt this guy. So our percentage 127. Okay, so that's a lot better. That's 18 mirrors saved right there. If this is damage and raids. Okay, poison resist. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. So let's go ahead and scrap the poison resist. It's not going to be useful to us. And there we go. We are 23 mirrors away from max on that guy. You know what? Just so that you guys can experience all the tier 5, tier 6 trait rolling, let's go ahead and trait roll our Maleficent Dragon and see what we can get. It already has aerial minus 60 on it, so we'll see what we can get. If we get extra attack on it, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sweet. So we're gonna get paralysis resist. Okay. I guess it was inevitable to roll some resists in here. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Alright, Terra. This is going to be a particular metal because it's so strong. It's such a strong single hit metal. So let's see if we can roll good trait and good guilt. Man, when this metal came out, it was absolutely game breaking. It was a buffer debuffer, and it also did so much single target damage. So this is 31 magic mirrors away from max guilt, but depending on the trait, it could totally make it worth it. It could totally make those 31 mirrors worth it if we roll a good trait. Ground. Nice. Sick. This is fantastic. Okay. So on a high damage metal, we got a high damage trait, which is awesome. Okay. Ooh, that's so exciting. This is so exciting. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and trait roll our 0.2 Riku. Don't worry, guys. The power list is the longest list that I've got, so hopefully it gets a lot shorter after this with each subsequent attribute that I do. Alright, so for our Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Riku, we are just doing a quick trait roll, and we're going to see what we get. So for our trait roll on this guy, we are going to get paralysis. Okay. Not bad, not good. It is a buffer metal, but it's also like a damage metal, so it's kind of hard to really say. Lately though, statuses have been kind of big. The status, poison in the last high score challenge was super necessary to avoid, so people were slapping on poison resist. Alright, SB Ansem. This is going to be a solid metal for our 4th slot in the, help me out here, Fenrir. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we get from the SP Ansem roll. Oh my gosh, I can't accentuate this enough. It feels so good to be able to clear all this inventory because of this special attack bonus campaign. Alright, 102. Wow, that's really bad. That is 48 mirrors away. But again, let's flip our view. We alternatively save 22 magic mirrors. Alright, let's see if we can make up for it with a good trait roll. Strength. Okay, I can deal with strength. Strength's a good trait. Strength's an average trait to have. Alright. Moving down along our power list, our next guilting metal is Lord of the Dead. It has damage and raids on it, and with a multiplier like that, that is absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and roll for guilt and see what we can get in terms of trait. See if we can get another very high damage pushing trait. So for our guilt, we are going to get above 120. 143, nice, that is 7 away. That's 7 magic mirrors away. Okay. And then for our trait, we are going to roll another damage and raids. Let's call it. We're going to call it right now. Strength. Okay. Strength is good. Strength is still good on a very high damage pushing metal. Nice. That is a very nice guild. I am very satisfied with that. All right. Whew, gosh. See, isn't it crazy seeing how much needs to be done? Oh gosh. This is how long we have been saving metals for this campaign. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so now we are rolling our Pride Land Sora, Illustrated Pride Land Sora, and we're gonna roll for 140. Oh wait, no higher, it's tier 6. Okay, I called the target, I called it correctly, but it was the wrong tier. So tier 6s during the bonus campaign can be between, I believe it's 140 to 180. So we literally hit the bottom. So that's technically 40 magic mirrors saved if we hit 100 outside of the campaign. Ooh, that was kind of brutal. I don't know why I did that to myself. Max HP. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get rid of... it's like, what's more useless at this point? We're going to go ahead and get rid of max gauges here. And then we've got one more roll on this guy to hopefully boost him up way higher than 140 percentage. And then one more trait roll, of course. Okay, here we go. We're going to see if we could boost it. And if we can roll extra attack. This is such a solid medal to have extra attack on. Whew. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. 167. That's not bad. That's 13 away. That is 13 away. That's way better than 140, guys. All right. For our trait, we got max HP. Okay. Max HP, we're gonna replace... See, this is kind of a hard choice because when you have max HP, you know, you can if you keep... Oh, there's my brother asking me when I'm done recording. You can keep building up. You know, you can keep having high max HP, and you know what? We're gonna go with strength. We're gonna keep strength and be happy with our plus 27. Plus 27 in terms of magic mirrors. How many more power ones do we got? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I might have to separate this into multiple videos. Okay, no, we're almost done. We are almost done. Hang in there, everyone. I'll make a separate one for the World Ends With You one. Just cause, gosh, that's 7 trait rolls that I have to sift through too. So we have a boosted Kingdom Hearts 2 King Mickey, which is a solid single attack medal. We're gonna go ahead and do it with the 2 orbs first, then the single orb. That way we get 2 guilt rolls. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of this one first, and hopefully we pull higher than 160, and then another damage pushing trait like ground, aerial, or raids. Ooh, 113. Wait. Oh, it's tier 5. It's tier 5. Oh man, if I got 160 on this, that would be insane. Okay, so this is 113. It is 37 away from max guilt, but let's see what we can roll for traits. Max HP. Max HP, no good. It's fine. All right, so that's our first trait on Toon Mickey. Our second roll and our second trait. Let's see what we can pull off. Oh man, it's like these traits can move so up and down. It's like it can accelerate your game so fast, or it can literally bring you to a halt. Okay, so 113, we netted no magic mirrors off of that roll, but let's see if we can compensate with a good trait roll here. Max HP. Oh gosh, is this trait gonna haunt me? Is this trait gonna haunt me for a lot of medals here? All right, so there's our Toon Kingdom Hearts 2 King Mickey. You know what? Yeah, with the Behemoth, that's another trait rolls I have to sift out. I'm gonna cut the power ones here because we are clocking out at 18 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just the anxious rolling of, you know, tier 6s, tier 5s, tier 4s. I don't believe I did in tier 7s. But with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this here. This is a really long video already. If you guys are still sticking around, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed trait rolling, seeing the ups, the downs, the rises and the falls. But we still got a few medals to go through. I'm going to probably just group together the speed and the magic ones just because there are so much fewer of them. But with that being said, I'm going to cut this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. And until the next time, take it easy.